Hey, what's going on everybody? ScottDogGaming here. Thank you very much for joining us. As you can see, we're back. We're playing some more Football Manager 2017, our Ipswich Wanderers Let's Play. We're up against Wellingborough. Wellingborough. But we are about to give this another go. We drew our last game, which is a bit disappointing. Also, Hoare is out with a suspension, which is also disappointing. But we got players who can switch around and make this work for us. We really could do with Clayton finding some consistent goal scoring form. He looks good, but then doesn't score enough goals. Whereas last season we had some really good goal scorers for us. I think that's the thing that's changed. Last season we had some good goal scorers, but a terrible defence. This season I think we've got an average defence and some average goal scorers, and it sort of equaled itself out a little bit. So instead of being a dominant force because of the goals we were scoring, you know, we're keeping the scores down a little bit at the other end, which, you know, we're already talking about our 10th clean sheet of the season, which is something that we didn't have. That will come from playing that other formation. We weren't as creative. But fingers crossed we can score a goal here. What was that? Okay. Yeah, fingers crossed we can keep our run going, because we've been pretty poor. And again, we're not really finding any kind of creativity. I need to probably switch the training to something a bit more creative. We're in defensive positioning, and that might also explain it. Last season, we pretty much spent the whole season working on our tactics, whereas now we can potentially branch out into other areas. We are not doing a single thing in this game, and it's quite annoying. Okay, let's make that change in the middle there. Forward, do we bring? Let's leave forward off. Let's make that change. Actually, let's undo that. Hunt is currently on a 7.4. Let's just make that change and see if we get any more creativity in the middle of the park, because we don't look great. There's Hale. There's Clayton. There's Hale again. It's a penalty. Not sure what Ainsley McDonald was doing there. I'm also not sure who's going to take this. I think it's Clayton. I haven't chosen a penalty taker, but Clayton has taken the last few that we've had. This is big, Clayton. Don't mess this up. So yeah, lefty. I didn't realise that. Okay. Come on, Clayton. Yes, straight down the middle. Keeper dived. 12th goal of the season for him. And we're up into second place. Straight down the middle. Keeper. I mean, to be fair, if he'd have aimed for the top corner and found it, the keeper was there. He had it covered. Okay. Let's waste a bit of time over here. Oh, let's not worry too much about wasting time. Wright is there with the goal. Didn't really see it, so I've got no idea how that went in. Let's have a look. Clayton. Back to Hodby. Right. I mean, he's got two people round him. Neither of them decided to go for the ball. Bring forward on as a sub. Probably could have made a change here earlier in the game, but there we go. There's a win. 2-0 win. We'll take it. Pleased with the football we've played. And they've got a game in hand, but we're closing a gap. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Homer Green boss Ben Graham was at the Dog and Duck ground. He was taking a look at Aaron Beach. Let's get a scout report on him. No idea who he is, but let's do it. Okay. And then we've got Bradley on international duty, and we've got a game. There we go. We got a game against someone in the Vars, whoever these are. So we'll probably rest a few players. We're away again. Last time out in the first round of the Vars, we got a whopping £900. So, you know, cup football is quite lucrative. So let's see how we do there. Welling offer, again, I'm going to decline these, but if you guys want to see me go for interviews, then let me know. But let's just get this game done. And then we're up against Stanway. Oh, that was what we were going to do. We were going to do some training, team training. We are attacking over here. Let's change this to teamwork, maybe. Let's do it. Our tactics coach is upset that we're not helping with the tactics training, but you know what? Shut up. Okay, let's let's have a little look. So we're going to make some changes here. Let's get you in. Let's get you in. And you. Let's get you in the middle here, I guess. You can go in the middle. Let's get you out on one of the wings. Get you out on one of the wings. Don't know why I said it like that. Okay. What else have we got? Zany boy. I haven't got a space for you, mate. Sorry. I forgot about this fella. He was one of our best players at the start of the season. Now can't get a game. Sam Ford, you're in. Who else have we got? Got a defensive midfielder. Well, Hoare is out again. He's suspended for the next game. Should be back for the game after that, so we'll continue to play you in the middle, I guess. Is that it? Anthony Wright. Have we got someone we can replace you with? Hodby or Pinnock? Well, Mr. Pinnock, you're in. Let's get you on the bench. And I guess we'll get you... Oh, no, you played last game. I guess we'll get you on the bench. How do we look? I mean, I could make that change, but let's give Hector Dudar a game. What do they say about you? Okay. Again, I'm not overly concerned by the VARs. The board might be. I don't really know. I can't remember what their expectations were. But it's an opportunity to rest players for me and get other players playing games rather than us worrying too much about it. Also, interestingly, they are playing a very odd formation with like 4 players right in the middle of the park. We might struggle a little bit for that. Our one really tired player is going to have to play. Also, I didn't realise that our fullback, who was out, Martin, is back in because he's been out for quite a while. There's Pinnock. There's Ward. There's Ford. Ooh, unlucky buddy. I'm not really sure how to say his name. Beer, I think, might be it, but I'm not sure. Okay, cleared away again. We've got some players who are going to pick that up. They bring a lot of people back for set pieces, which we should probably do, to be fair. 20 minutes gone. There's Ward. There's Beer. Brie. There's Ford. There's a ball across. There's Ward. Goal. Get in. What? There's a lorry literally right outside. I apologise. I'm sure you can hear that. I don't know what it's doing. I think it's just driving backwards and forwards. Good Lord. I'm so sorry. Okay. $40 minutes gone. Okay, so we're back. I put a cut in the video so the lorry could finish driving back and forth. You might still hear it, actually. It's some delivery people, so they're probably going to be banging around a bit. I apologise. But 55 minutes gone, and we're 1-0 up in the VARs. We've got this sort of second string team out. They seem to be doing okay for themselves. I'm going to be honest, Sam Ford hasn't filled me with a huge amount of confidence, and that worries me a little bit because we've got Clayton and Ford, and that's pretty much it. We've got other people on the bench, but they've no way. Oh no, we'd have a goalie on the bench. I need another goalkeeper. I have decided that as well. Oh, yeah. Sam Ford hasn't filled me with confidence, so I think maybe between next episodes, if we'll go and we'll find another goalkeeper. Lincoln's been doing well, but we'll find another goalkeeper and we'll look for another striker who maybe brings something more than whatever Ford has been bringing, because he's not been good enough. Clayton's on the bench. We'll just maybe bring him out, see if we can get a goal. Let's make that change in there. And do we need to make any others? Anyone looking bad? Not really. He's been doing okay, actually. We'll leave him out there. What about you? You've not been doing fantastic, but I haven't really got... Oh well, we'll get you out there, fine. Okay. So Clayton's come on, but just hoping that we can get him a goal, really. Keep a bit of confidence. But we'll just take not losing, if I'm really honest, and no injuries. Let's hope Lincoln isn't too bad. Let's hope he recovers from that horrendous stubbed finger. Good work, boys. We're through in the cup. Let's see. Look at the massive riches it brings in. We should be rolling in the big ones right about now. Through in the VARs. Lincoln out for a day. Well, we should be okay there. Nearly made his, oh my God, £1,000. We made £100 more than last round. Okay. Dave Robertson was there. He was looking at Joe Ward. Stop looking at Ward. He's our player. let's have a look at our finances. 120k, which is really good for a club of our size. That probably stands us in quite good stead for if we do get promoted, for when we have to start signing actual real players, you know, who are on contracts. If we get to that point, that probably stands us in quite good stead for that. Here's the draw for the vase. I don't really know who's going to be in it, so let's just take who we get. And we got Thetford or Bedford and Bedfont and Feltham. Okay. Oh, and Hunt is gone, so that's one of our centre-backs gone, but he could also play full-back. So potentially we need to go and find it. After saying we're not going to sign too many more players, we need to find another striker, a goalkeeper, and a full-back. Just as cover. We let one go, and now another one's gone. So we probably just should find someone, although I'm sure we've got youngsters we can put in there. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll not worry about it for now. We'll slip back down into third place, but we did get the opportunity to rest a few players, which is great news. So fingers crossed. Lots of friendlies going on. Fingers crossed we should be raring to go for this next game against Stanway. We're at home. They're in 14th place. Stanway, I think, from what I know, is just near Colchester, if that helps, if anyone's interested. Colchester is just inside Essex and is about 20 odd miles away from Ipswich. So there you go. Something you possibly didn't know but have learnt. You lucky devils. It's the reason you're here, I know. But I quite like this because it does, at this moment in time, it means a little something to me. Interestingly, when I was younger, I used to go to watch Ipswich Wanderers. I think I might have told this story before. My parents used to my mum used to be the treasurer for Ipswich Wanderers. So she did the wages. She took a lot of the money that came in. They don't make a lot of money, but from ticket sales, from money behind the bar, from food. So she used to do a lot of that, but also she used to sell burgers. My old man used to work on the gate selling tickets, and then eating burgers. And then selling beer behind the bar at the end of the night. So I was there quite a lot actually as a youngster. I remember they had football shirts. They had shirts given to them from Ipswich Town, and they were horrendous. They were like these big red and black striped shirts. I might see if I can find one. And eventually, when they stopped using them, they gave them away. And I got Chris Kiwamia's shirt, which was quite nice. I don't know where it is now. I don't think I've still got it. But there you go. See, nice little story for you. And that's one of the reasons I chose this series, is because actually, I kind of remember some of it, going down to Humberducy Lane, and whilst the game was playing, taking free kicks, being rubbish into one of the sort of training goals. That was always good. But yes, that was kind of my afternoon, and then watching the results come in for the football. So there we go. Okay, what have we got? We've got our normal team back in. Adams has interestingly gone into midfield. Hoare is not taking the place of Overden, which is okay, I suppose. Okay, Ford is up front. How did this happen? No. Let's swap that round again. Okay. Don't know why they chose Ford ahead of anyone else. Lincoln is okay to continue in goal, but it has worried me a little bit. So I don't like the idea of losing that sub place, because we only got 4 people. But I guess realistically, one of those should be a goalkeeper. I always go with a goalkeeper. This season is the only time I haven't, and I don't really want it to come back and bite me in the arse. They got some injury problems, clearly, with a couple of injured players. But let's see how we do. Okay. Clayton couldn't get there. Went down like he'd been shot. There he is this time. Oh, get in, Clayton. See, that's why I play him. Who knows what Ford would have done then. Okay, 1-0 up after 5 minutes. We got lucky. It bounced off right straight to Clayton. Good first touch, and I think it went through the legs of the defender, past the keeper. Get in. Okay, 10 minutes gone. Very early days in this one, but a lead is big for us. We've been defending, I'm going to jinx it, but we've been defending far better this season. Here comes a goal. Here comes a goal. Oh my God. How did we get away with that? And I think it was a defender who headed it towards our own goal. Okay. 37 or 8 minutes gone. Just if you're watching this, I really appreciate it. One thing you might not have seen, which you might enjoy on the channel, is I recorded some Motorsport Manager. I'm not really a motorsport fan, but it's made by the same guys, not necessarily the same team, but certainly the same studio that do Football Manager. So I played some of that. I think it used to be a mobile app, and they've converted it to an actual sort of standalone PC game. It's actually quite fun. I'm not very good at it, as you'll see if you watch the series, but I think there should be coming up at least 2 seasons of that. I'll try and get some more, try and get some more recorded soon. But we started a brand new team, and it's a real struggle, and I don't really understand Formula One tactics or motorsport tactics. But if you like the managerial series type stuff, certainly worth a little watch. And I think most of those videos will go up. I haven't put them out yet, but will probably go up one a day. So there should be, if you enjoy that, something to watch every day for a period of time, not all of the time. There will be a point where it stops, but certainly while I'm enjoying it, we'll play that game and show that game a little bit more. So just bear that in mind. But again, if you're here and you haven't subscribed, please do. If you're enjoying the content, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And there's Nugent, there's Clayton offside. Okay, let's make some changes because I'm slightly concerned about the booked people first of all. Well, this is interesting. I don't have another midfielder to put out here. Okay, well, you're going in the middle, my friend. Let's just go with that for now. Clayton's looked pretty good this game. Must have been concerned about losing his place. Okay, here we go again. There goes Clayton. Oh, they've done us. There's Rose. We're in well with the challenge. I think that was Clayton. I like that. Curry had the ball, our defender. He moved up into midfield. So, another hit of the post. So, Hoare just dropped into midfield. I like that. That's what I like seeing from our defensive midfielder. Awareness about what is going on and who's out of position. I like. Okay. De Gracia, maybe, with the goal. And there we go. We're going to make that change. Again, apologies if you're hearing some background noise. There's a lorry right outside. So I'll do my best to edit out any sounds. I might sound like I'm mental now if I do manage to edit out, but some of it was always a little bit difficult in the edits just to get rid of it, especially if I'm talking and that's happening in the background. But oh my goodness. Oh, an own goal. I was going to say, who'd have thought Ford would have scored, but he didn't. In fact, I'm guessing that means he missed the header entirely. Oh no, he headed it against him. Okay, well, there you go. We'll take that. It was clearly going wide. Otherwise, that would have been his goal. But 80 minutes. The other thing I want to tell you about, sorry that this is turning into like one big advert, I do apologise. Something you may or may not watch or have ever considered watching is Dungeons and Dragons. I play it on a Monday, generally on the Saturday Morning Gamers channel. You'll find the link below. Monday at about 7 to 8 p.m. we start. And interestingly, it's my turn to DM, which I've never done before, which is essentially be in charge of the game. You kind of make up a story and characters play through that story. So if you haven't ever watched it before, but if you've got nothing to do on a Monday, come and check it out and see how bad I am, how good I am. Probably bad. And we'll go from there. But there we go. There's another win. We're still in third place. But you know what? Great Yarmouth for scoring lots of goals. But we'll take it. 3 points behind. They've got a game in hand. But you know what? Tottenham were in a disappointing collapse. We weren't. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button. I apologise for any background noise that is still in the videos. It's been a weirdly noisy day today when I've recorded these. But next week, we'll be back with some more. So thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe button. Follow us on Twitter at ScottDogGame, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you.
Out of the club and we started walking the streets, and then we stopped for a while and you said you wanna kiss me. I remember thinking, is this really happening? I never thought I'd meet someone so beautiful. I couldn't quite believe it was magical. Just kissing under street lights on our way back home.